Hello, Chameleon Wranglers. Welcome to the Chameleon Academy product review, where today I'm going to be reviewing this Casa Smart Wi-Fi Power Strip. And what this is a power strip where every one of these plugs is independently controlled via Wi-Fi. Now, anybody who has ever set up a cage that has 3 lights, a misting system, a fog, and maybe even a fan for ventilation knows exactly where I'm going with this. A perennial problem that we chameleon keepers have when we're trying to control the environment within our cage is we have got up to 6 electrical devices that need to be turned on and off with a timer. And if you've ever tried to find a power plug that would fit 5 or 6 timers, you know you end up with a bunch of power strips because those timers just don't fit into these small sockets. Well, this product has been a godsend for me because if you look at my Chameleon Academy hydration and lighting cycle that I have on all of my care guides, I have a white light, I've got heat lamp, I've got UVB, I've got a fogger, I've got a mister, and I sometimes have a fan. And I want to be able to control all of those independently and come on and off multiple times during the day. So that means I need appliance timers for each one. And with the mister, I'd like to get it down to at least the minute resolution. Seconds is great, but I'll take minutes. Unfortunately, many of these appliance timers are just 15-minute increments. And so you have to use the timer that comes with the Mist King to get that seconds timer functionality. When I got this magic device, I got very excited because this is the answer to my prayers and will solve my problems. So let me give you a tour as to what this is. First of all, it's like a normal power strip, and it can handle 1875 watts through the entire thing. Let's see, we'll go for my white light. Those are 54 watts, which was equal to 216 watts. I have a basking bulb, and that's going to be in another socket, and that's going to be 60 watts. My UVB is an Arcadia Pro T5, and that is another 54 watts. My Mist King Mister, if I read it all correctly, is just under 24 watts. And the fogger is 25 watts. So that is a total of 379 watts. But each one of these plugs here has a manual on-off switch, but it's also Wi-Fi controlled. And so I have an app on my phone that I'm able to independently control these. And I can have multiple on-off times at 1 minute resolution. Over here at the end is USB charging. And this is not controlled by Wi-Fi. It's just always on. So you can charge your USB devices. If you're going ahead, you're going to say, hey, Bill, what about the USB fans that we use? You're going to have to use a power adapter that will go into one of these sockets. And that's it. I don't have to worry about fitting multiple timers on this poor little power strip here. And so now you're asking, what is the control like? And that is an app that's on your phone. This is a Casa app that you put onto your smartphone. You open it up, and what you do is you can name each one of these sockets. So I've got 6 names. See here, I've got the basking bulb, fan, fogger, mister, UVB, and white light. And what that allows me to do is I can manually turn them on and off from here at any time, whenever I feel like it. But most important to what we're doing is I can go into one of these, and there is a schedule function down there. And once I bring that up, I am able to set multiple start and stop times. And so, like for my white light, I can have it come on at, say, 6 a.m. and then go off at 6 p.m. If you look at my hydration schedule, I like to put the misters on for just a minute before the fogger goes on at 1 a.m. in the morning, and just a minute after the foggers go off at 6 a.m. in the morning. And so I have 2 start-stop times for my mister. And yes, this means you no longer have to use a timer that comes with the Mist King. I know a number of you who finally figured out how to use that timer, and then they went ahead and, quotes, upgraded it to the point where now we can't figure out the timer anymore. Well, now you don't have to. Just take your Mist King and plug it straight into this smart plug. Now each one of the plugs allows you to put a custom name and a custom icon to it, which is kind of nice. And you're able to set up multiple smart power strips. And so I can control my entire Chameleon environmental control by my smartphone. You can use the manual buttons that are on the power strip and manually turn each one on off as you wish. And there is a major significance in having one timing module time everything else. For me personally, I like to time my misting and my fogging so they happen together. And so the misting comes on and then the fogging comes on, and there's going to be a little bit of overlap. And me timing a little bit of overlap was just somewhat impossible when I just had those appliance timers, because they both have their own timing circuit and it really wasn't that fine of a control. And in the early mornings, I mean, that's not that big of a deal. But when I want to bring on a afternoon rain shower, I want to simulate the clouds coming in. And so I want to take down the basking light. I want to take down the UVB and then take down maybe one of the white light bulbs. And then I want the fog to start and then the mist to start. And when the rain shower is over, maybe I'll bring the fog back in as the misting stops, but then only one of the lights comes on and then goes off for the night. And so all of that in and out to simulate the clouds coming in or the clouds going out. And all of this is important to me because I'm trying to give the Chameleon visual cues and environmental cues that a rain shower is coming. So he's not sitting there basking away and then all of a sudden the misters come on and he was warm in 1 second. Now he's being sprayed with water. I don't want to do that. I want to give him a warning like he would get in the wild. And so this is an ability for us to coordinate all these different aspects of the environment that we're trying to create within the enclosure. And so I am having a blast working with this. I love this product. And so I present it to you as perhaps a way to make your life a little bit easier and give you a little bit more control over your Chameleon's environment. I got this Casa Smart Wi-Fi power strip off of Amazon, and it was about $45. They say it's on sale because it's usually $80, but you know what? You know how those things work. I have no idea if it ever actually does get up to $85. So somewhere around $45 for this. I am looking around for more smart power strips to test and see how they work. Right now, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot. There's another, I think, Genie or something like that. I'm getting one of those in. I'll test that. But for right now, using this, very happy with it. You can find it on Amazon, and I have a link down below. And bonus, Amazon has me as part of their affiliate program. So if you get it using that link, you're supporting this show. All right, that is your Chameleon Academy product review for the day. Take care of yourself, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time.